According from source, even AI would give you instructions to do, and they still got people today who don't like to follow instructions. Well, you is going to have to now follow instructions to help yourself do things henceforth, everyone, because even AI is now likely to give you instructions to do to help you to do something for you. Do this sound crazy right now to some, and why, if so? But some don't want to follow instructions from people. They say people take too long because of instructions, eh? So I guess AI is now going to be told that you're taking too long too now, AI. Apparently, eh? Moving on to the next thing. There seems to be an AI issue that is going around now, everyone. You tell it what to do, but it's not giving you clear information for it to help you do whatever you're trying to do. So I guess it is still good for everyone to be able to think clearly, rightly for their own selves, after all, eh? I sure hope that no one is trying to be tipsy drunk and or high all day because certain kind of habits will certainly mess with your thinking skills in a very bad kind of way today if you do choose to do so for and unto your own self today, that is. Now, if I offend anybody with saying this one here, then whosoever is going to have to now forgive me, who in their right sound and able mind do not know or would not even think that if you need to build a birdhouse or install a door hinge, that you wouldn't need to make sure first that you have the right kind of screwdriver for the job. You definitely will need a hammer, especially if the materials that you see you need for the job has nails on the list. Who in their right sound and able mind today do not understand what tool works best to install nails for building a birdhouse? Somebody need to go to wood class, shop class again, in high school or somewhere. It seems to me now, here in this world today, ding dong, a hammer is for nails. It sure is for nails. A hammer is for nails, everyone. Well, everyone, the times in which we live in today, there are apparently people out there, if they see that materials needed to do a job is nails on that list, there are actually concerned people out there in places now that do not seem to understand anymore, obviously, that if you see nails on the list, that you may also obviously is going to need a hammer or a nail gun. This all sounds so crazy to me. But they are actually complaining that the AI did not tell them that they will need a hammer, but it told them that you will need nails for the job? So you mean to tell me now that they couldn't put them two things together within their own mind to understand, to figure out best what they is going to need to do in order to properly install the nails? People got thinking problems today, everyone. I don't know what they are teaching them all in school anymore. Moving on. AI may be helpful, especially for those who enjoy not having to take time and actually read things for themselves today. But however, when or if AI was to suddenly make them all to have to must think for themselves for whatever reason all of a sudden, then will they all be able to do so or just be looking then at the thing like as if it's just now being so forever crazy? Forever crazy. This thing is so forever crazy. What the thing doing? Quote from source. More recently, an updated version of a similar Google tool told early users that it was safe to eat rocks and that they could use glue to stick cheese to their pizza. A Google AI tool also had given out wrong information, and some people online in the chats actually be trying to say that the AI is the new Antichrist. Them ones that have been saying that knows not of what they have been saying. They just as bad now as AI is apparently. Now see, look here. If anything or even just a person were to tell me some stuff, rocks like outside on the ground or edible and put some glue onto your pizza and eat it. Now for when it comes to an actual person, I will school you right now about something if someone tell me some stuff like that. But when it comes to any man made or woman made invention today that dare tells me some stuff like that, oh, I'm gonna find out then a way to shut the thing off. Because since it ain't talking right no more to me, then you ain't got to be on no more. That's all that I'm gonna say on that one there. Never you mind what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be something if anything say such a thing like that unto me or anyone else. Moving on now. Child, they ain't ready for the world to go all digital today. Because if you ask the AI tool for dimensions for something that you want to build, they now got issues with the thing, possibly could end up telling you only all of the materials that you will need for the project itself, but where's the measurements for things so that you can know your measurements? Well, this is why they taught us how to use a ruler and things in math and geometry class in school, likely, you think. So I guess that there has been some people lately that are now expecting for the AI to actually do all of the measuring and stuff for them. If anyone actually now thinks this today, then they clearly now is saying that they no longer want to think for their own self, or they is saying now that I am unable to think properly for my own self. Now, do anyone wants for this all to be their kind of story to say today? If not, then think better and then start doing better henceforth. James chapter 4, verse 17. Instead of you all just wasting your minds away every day. Understand? Especially you youth ones out there now. You hear me now? So now I guess that those who don't want to take time to learn in class nowadays is now going to become messed up if they only want to now just solely rely upon the AI tools apparently today. Moving on again now. Oh, did I offend anyone again? Moving on now. They are now saying that there are still errors that AI can make today when you ask it a question, especially particularly the open AI's O1 or Z1, however you say it. So it is still true as of now, December 2024, that the AI can make mistakes. So if anyone wants to be using AI now for to do things and or to help them get things done today anywhere around this whole entire world, then you all still is going to have to evaluate all of your own work progress very carefully whilst using any AI today. After all, now, apparently, again, I'm going to say this: they is not ready for going all digital around the world just yet. Because can you imagine all of the chaos that would be going on with all of these errors now happening with AI if it was to go all digital now? And people are already talking about scams again as we're all now into December 2024. You all better still be examining these things very carefully now today and henceforth and still be counting your blessings unto him now too. Understand? To anyone that is now grieving anyone that has died, may he continue to comfort you today, is what I pray. And may everyone eat the right balance for their own self, because I now know that different blood types may have different things to eat from the help of another YouTuber, Simple Meals by T Vlog. So, like as how they always have said before now, eat right for your blood type because it really do help with a lot even to this very day now in December 2024 with eating the right balance for your own blood type. And I know this now for even my own self too. I've read somewhere say before now, just do it. I've also read somewhere say before now, listen, obey, and be blessed. Amen. James chapter 5, verse 16. Confess your faults one to another and pray one for another that you may be healed. The effectual, effective, successful, strong from heart and believing prayer of a righteous man or woman take or gain advantage much. I've read somewhere say before now, prayer is a muscle. James chapter 5, verse 16. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. One, we all must know who we are in the one true Christ Messiah, Jesus Yeshua today. And two, after doing the first one, then who are you around that you're praying with? Or are they for what you're asking for prayer for? And do you and whosoever else that is supposed to be praying with you and for you really believe in what you're praying for? If everyone can be all for everything else, but cannot all believe on the same things about the conditions of what you're praying or is asking for them to pray for you for, then this one could now be a problem for a many people today, right here. James chapter 5, verse 16. If everyone you and whosoever that is praying for you truly believes in what is being prayed for and or believes in what you is asking them now to pray about for you, and everyone trusts one another and full accordance to the faith, then there you go. Strong prayer. James chapter 5, verse 16. Wonderful. I've also read somewhere say before now, keep your head up. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Amen. Ain't that the truth? So I had to warn you all again about something else that they have been now doing today in the last uploaded video before this one. Good practice makes perfect improvement. Good practice makes improvement. And ain't that what they always have said now, even before today? Well, it's time now for them all to listen even unto their own damn words today, lest they don't rightly know now what real peace truly is anymore. And I mean, do they or do they not? I understand now for both the UK and the USA, something is not legal. However, in the USA, something may only just be being permitted, but not fully by who? I ponder, but it all was just a warning about what some have been doing lately. Hint. So, how many people be liking now that weed today? Well, again, now you all better read all of the details about what is actually legal in the USA. If you're now within the USA, you understand me now, whosoever or to whom it may concern to know, whomever you are, whomever you are. Many may like that weed, but it ain't all the way legal as how many may now think today in the USA. So if anyone is underage using it for as their own habit, then I advise you now not to do so. You better wait until you is old enough. If you still want to, then the choice is yours because of the current approved situations within the lands today in very many places, all scattered around the world now. The youth choices now got some choices they better start making better now because of the world today. If anyone now does not like any of this that you just heard within this video, then if it's now wrong for trying to tell anybody truth, then I'm just going to have to now be wrong. There's no more looking back now. Luke chapter 9, verse 60 through 62. How is anyone supposed to be able to operate even a forklift or a car without keeping their eyes on where they is supposed to now be going? Luke chapter 9, verse 60 to 62. So if no one anymore likes me for what I do, I'm fine with that. No one has to give me anything for what I do because my source has given me more than of what anyone can ever give me anywhere on this planet called Earth. But I will help others that He helps me to see to do so. For don't worry about me because I'm okay with this all. More and more. And for a few years now, yes, I've been processing a lot with myself lately for quite a while now. I couldn't seem to fall asleep. There was so much on my mind, searching for that peace. but the peace I could not find. So then I kneeled down to pray, praying, help me please. Then he said, you don't have to cry, 'cause I'll supply all your needs. There's so much going on. Sometimes I can't find my way. And oftentimes I struggle from day to day. I have to realize that it's not my battle. Oh, it's not my battle to fight. I have to know if I put it in your hands that everything will be alright. Let go, let God, let go, and let God. Let go, oh, let God, oh, let go, and let God, let go, and let God, my brother, let go, and let God, my sister, you can't handle it, let God, oh, let go, and let God, let go, and let God, oh, let go, and let God. He's the only one with the answers. Just let God. He can handle it all. Oh, yes, he can. Let God. With tears in your eyes, just let God. He feels your pain and he knows your heart. He knows your issues. He knows your struggles. So let go and let God. As soon as I stop worrying how the story ends, when I let go and I let God have his way. That's when things start happening. When I stop looking at back then, I let go and I let God have his way. So it's time now for people today to start walking each themselves right, because even to be walking and constantly looking back at the same time can eventually lead you to stumble, just like it's how a baby would fall trying to walk right now, but keep looking behind them. Can't see where you're going now, can you? Maybe that's why you keep stumbling, child. Luke chapter 9, verse 60 to 62. Every step I take is new. I found courage to go on. Though it's rough, sometimes I still have to be strong. I may have to walk alone, but the one who lives inside me is always there to comfort and to guide. I made up my mind. There's no turning back. The past is behind me. There's no looking back. I'm looking forward, not behind. I made a decision. I give you my life. And there's no looking back. Amen. I see them verses there, and it's been quiet all this time now. I'm gonna still be quiet, 'cause them words gonna make me talk. Them verses there gonna make me talk a whole lot. I best just be quiet right now. You all can go read it. Go read them verses carefully. Study it while you still can. That's all I'm gonna say. Study it well. Meditate on it. Study it well. Oh, let me stop before I lose control of myself. The word make me lose control. His word make me lose control. His word make me lose control. His word make me lose control. Oh, his word make me lose control. Go on. It's inevitable more and more now. So might as well get used to people not liking you henceforth. And don't cross over to do what they do, just so that they will like you. but be wrong with someone else. Understand? Luke chapter 9, verse 60 through 62, and Deuteronomy chapter 11. If I got to be wrong to be right with any people or persons, regardless of their hue, then I'd rather be right with somebody most higher than all of them put together. Peace, 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 peace. Many people want peace today, don't they? Many people want peace today, don't they? Well, start thinking for yourselves. Why so many now want the AI to think for them? Because what if the AI apparently now was to up and tell you the wrong thing to make you think? Whoa. You all better think for yourself. You all better think for yourself, and you better turn this thing off now, cause I can get stuck right there now. You all better think for yourself, cause he care for you like that now. He care for you. He cares. Yes, indeed. If don't nobody else. Yes, indeed. I still care. That's what he's saying. I still care. Amen. First Peter chapter 5, verse 7. We all need to demonstrate care straight from a pure heart. Automation is imperfection. They make mistakes, they need evaluation. They wants to make things to be automated, but AI can make mistakes, so I'd rather deal with the persons. We all need to demonstrate care straight from a pure heart. Automation is imperfection. They make mistakes, they need evaluation. They wants to make things to be automated, but AI can make mistakes, so I'd rather deal with the persons. We all need to demonstrate care straight from a pure heart. Automation is imperfection. They make mistakes, they need evaluation. They want to make things to be automated, but yeah, I can make mistakes, so I'd rather deal with the persons. We all need to demonstrate care straight from a pure heart. Automation is imperfection. They make mistakes, they need evaluation. They want to make things to be automated, but yeah, I can make mistakes, so I'd rather deal with the persons.